question for everyone. Has this ever happened to you? This just recently happened to me. I'm up getting ready in the morning, trying to find something really nice to wear. Go in my closet, I find something. I'm like, okay, this is cute. But then it's like wrinkled. So it's like, that's gonna take so much time and effort. Who has time and who has effort these days to iron, right? So we present to you a better alternative for that. ISTHREE.
Good evening, everyone. This is our final feasibility analysis. The members of our team are Ananya, Ashwin, Manish, Portia, and myself, Smriti. So I'm going to quickly breeze through what we already covered in the last feasibility analysis because we want to concentrate on the latter half. Who are we? What's our mission? Our mission is to liberate families and working professionals from the shackles of mundane chores like ironing and give them back valuable time that they can spend with their families. What's our business concept? According to our primary and secondary survey, one of the most hated household chores is ironing. From the convenience of your home, at the tap of a button, you can have someone come to your home, pick up your clothes, iron it, and deliver it, and you don't have to lift a finger. And what's our strategy? Our strategy is to go ahead and disrupt the dry cleaning industry because it's already declining, and we'll go more about that in detail. And that is through our affordable and convenient service. Again, just breezing through, the problems that most people encounter is they have expectations of how their clothes should look like. Ironing consumes a lot of time and energy. It costs a lot if you had to send it to a dry cleaner, and it's not very convenient because you sometimes have to go pick it up and drop it off. So what's our proposition? Our proposition is that you get to look presentable at all times. I don't understand. Okay. It's inexpensive. You have less chores to do. We offer free pickup and delivery. Transparent pricing on our phone app. Convenience, again, just phone app, one tap of a button and you're done. It's scheduled. Turnaround times are very quick compared to our competition. And finally, you have accessibility anywhere around the world. Once our business goes global, you can be traveling somewhere in some other part of the world and decide that, hey, I want my clothes ironed today, so why don't I just go on the ISTHREE app to get it done? So who's our customer? This is basically just the industry analysis, not really our customer. We'll go into that in detail in the latter half of the presentation. Like we discussed, the dry cleaners industry is actually experiencing a decline. The revenue is projected to be 8.7 billion in 2022. And like Portia suggested, why would you even want to go into an industry like this? That's because for us, the advantage is that the professional attire is declining. And that's why dry cleaners don't really have business right now. But business casual attire is increasing. And the problem is that people don't feel the need to dry clean business casual clothes. And that's where there's this market that opens up for us that's just waiting to be grabbed. Who are the types of customers that we're looking for? People who think dry cleaning takes a lot of, costs a lot, people who feel that it takes a lot of time because they have to drive back and forth, remember to go drop it off, and then people who finally resort to doing it at home and they're not happy about it. Our survey showed that 60% of our 152 respondents are actually open to trying out a service of that sort, and 70% actually claimed that they hated ironing. A competitive matrix, our main competition is the brick and mortar dry cleaners. There are app-based dry cleaners too, but they do not really offer ironing. The customer themselves is one of our competition, and then finally we have appliances that are trying to get into the industry, but they're really expensive. So if we kind of do look at the customer care abouts like quality, price, pickup and delivery, minimum order requirements, turnaround time, reliability, we score way higher than our next competition.
So let's talk about the business model. So our business model is that we are a crowdsourced on-demand platform. And the way our revenue comes in is that we have a commission model. So usually 15 to 20% of the billing goes to ISTHREE. And we have surge pricing. So it's an on-demand and holiday sort of situation. And we have cancellation fees. So every time there's a cancellation, we will be charging our service providers and our customers. And we may move to service category-based pricing. Right now it's flat-based pricing. So, yeah.
Yes, so let's talk about the target market. we have taken DFW area as the pilot launch for our project. That's mainly because of several reasons. DFW is the fourth largest metropolitan area in the whole of United States. It's the largest in Texas. There have been a lot of multinational corporations moving to this DFW area, which increases the importance of dressing well and professional attire. And in addition to that, there is a close proximity of all the founders in DFW area. The population in DFW area is approximately 5 million. So let's take a look at what are the kind of customers that we have. What's their persona? Our customers value dressing professional and neat. They they have enough money to spare on spending on third-party professionals for ironing their clothes, but not enough money to hire a maid to get everything done. They value spending time with friends and family instead of going through the whole ironing business, and they hate ironing. So based on this, we have come up with the market segments, the suburban couples, veterans and academicians, upscale avenues, uptown individuals and ethnic enclaves. All of this comprises of around 40% of the total market. So Portia will take you over to the marketing.
Thank you. So as far as marketing, I had first-hand experience with social media ads. So this summer I interned at Snapchat, and so I learned a lot about social media, and I know the effectiveness of the ads there. But we're going to target consumers who Ashwin just mentioned that are in our target market, and most of them, they use LinkedIn. And so we're going to advertise on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Yelp. And then we're also going to do video ads on YouTube. And then we're also going to get YouTube media influencers who we're going to give them a chance to use our service, and then they can sponsor content for us. And then we're going to also do SEO. So when people are looking for dry cleaners, they're typing in dry cleaners near me. We're going to come up on the first page of Google through our SEO tactics. And we have a really special company we're going to use for that, who I'll tell you about in just a second. So, some additional marketing tactics, because you can't just do digital media. We also want to do shopping mall display ads. So our target markets, they're out in the malls, especially when they see signs like this will catch their attention. So we're gonna drop our image here, and then we're also gonna go where our target market is at. They're listening to Pandora, so we're gonna do ads on Pandora. And on these different websites like Pandora and Audible, you can get very specific in your targeting, target different individuals with a certain demographic, income. You can do gender. There's so many ways that we're going to target and specify who we reach out to with our ads. And then we have a referral program. So according to Nielsen, people who refer to our service, they are actually 4 times more likely to buy. So we're gonna have a referral program where we're gonna give $10 to the person who we refer, who is referred, and then $10 to the person who refers them. So I know you're wondering, how much does this cost? How much is your marketing budget? So this is our marketing budget, and as I mentioned, we have this website and SEO we're gonna use. It's a really neat company called RC Blue. Pretty sure you guys maybe have heard of him. So we're gonna actually use him. He was phenomenal. He came and spoke to our class, and we were very impressed. So we're gonna use him for our website and SEO. And then we have various YouTube spokespersons and different other ways we're gonna use our marketing. So for a total of $50,000 for the year.
Yes. So how does the whole sales and distribution go? The user just have to go on the mobile app and give the schedule on when the clothes should be picked up, the number of clothes, and the system will show them how much it would cost. Once they submit the request, the order is available for the service providers to pick up. The first person who picks the order will get it. He just have to come on the time of the pickup, take the clothes, iron it, and deliver it back. So this is the mobile app we developed. This is the demo.
So go ahead and get there.
Yeah.
Just sign up.
Once the pickup order is placed, he can increase the count of the dresses.
So the pricing
The
is not really
pricing.
reflective here, so don't take that into account. It's
Demo purposes.
it's just a demo.
It's just the demo. And we do have an optional tip also. All right. So, in order to keep things simple, we have gone for a flat rate pricing of $1 for all the types of clothes. And in addition to this, we incur a lot of money when the cart size is very low. So we have added a $2.5 low cart fee if the cart is less than 10 items. Also, since we order express service, we have 1.5 times the base fare charge for express service as well. Ananya will take you over to the financials.
So let's talk about the non-financial resources first. We have three most important non-financial resources, namely human resources, which comprise of the software developers, database administrators, then sales and marketing people, to name a few. Then we have physical resources, namely the workspace, furnitures, hardware needed and stuff. And we have educational resources. That's like knowledge of the industry, knowledge of the competition, also knowledge of the people you're working with. Then next is startup cost. So this is how we bifurcate the startup cost. So we have product development, which includes developing our application, then system administration and stuff. Then we have the general working capital, which includes our workplace and buying computers and the general basic stuff. And then the team and project management, which will keep our company going for the initial days, and miscellaneous. That's like the overhead cost, like electricity and insurance, etc. Now, investment offerings and returns. First is founder investment. Let's hope these people invest $20,000 each. So yeah, we'll have $100,000 there. And we'll require venture capital funding of around $1.5 million and crowdfunding of around $400,000, which will give us $2 million. And after 3 years, the return on investment, according to our research and statistics, say it will be 342.71%. So next, revenue focus.
Alright, so we have a very detailed calculation of how we came up with this, but basically we assume that we'll have assuming that the population of Dallas, the DFW area, is 5 million, and 40% of that is our target market. Penetrating 1% of that 40% is how we start first. That's our assumption. Based on that, we calculated the number of users we could gain in the first year. Again, assumed the amount of orders they might give based on the survey we had, and then we calculated our revenue. And then the assumption was that as the company grows, we'll have more market penetration. As far as the income statement is concerned, it's pretty straightforward. We have the revenue, we have our total operating expenses, other fixed expenses, and we start to see positive net income by 1 year and 7 months. So this is our break-even analysis. As you can see, at 1 year and 7 months, we'll be making more revenue than our costs.
Let's talk about the milestones. So the image on the top. So this is the high-level business and technical processes that we need to do in order to launch the MVP for ISTHREE. So on the first, there is ISTHREE MVP feature set analysis, then managing resources like irons, underscores, and training. We have to give trainings to our service providers. We need to get our service providers on board. Then there's ISTHREE design engineering and ISTHREE marketing and product launch. Now, on the bottom, as you can see, these are very much fine-grained processes that we need to incorporate to launch the MVP. So, if we start on January 1st, you can actually download the app next year, and you can make an order and you can get your irons, get your clothes ironed on time. Thank you.
We do also have some extra slides. I don't know if we have time to go over that. Do we?
Sure.
We also want to talk about.
Oh, that stuff?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No,
You're talking about something else.
we have that, and we have our service and support.
So, okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.